I really think this is a very, very special place. This is a place that you can, if you're committed to the sport of surfing, you can have real breakthroughs that you can take to your home surf spot and apply very, very quickly. But it's so much more than that. It is a great sort of vacation experience. The staff is incredible. The attention to detail is incredible. Everything seems so effortless, yet you know there's people behind the scenes who are working their tails off to make sure that you have a very relaxing and enjoyable week. I can't think of anywhere else quite like it.
I started when I was about 26. I was in medical school, and I did it as a break from school. And I got really obsessed with it. I got really into it. And then finally later in life, I kind of broke out and thought, this is a good mix with what I'm doing in terms of life and career. And I just like to kind of integrate the two.
I was working in Hawaii, and I started surfing about 17 years ago.
Surfing for me has continuously new challenges, but also continuously these victories that you got over them.
I started surfing on Sunday. So that was my first day surfing here at Surf Simply. Stephen has been before, and he told me how wonderful it was, and I was excited to participate this year. So I got the bid.
Came to Nosara a couple times, maybe 3 times, had a lot of fun. Came to Surf Simply last year and made huge progress. And so with a fun group of people, decided to come back this year and thought that my wife might enjoy the Surf Simply experience. So here we are.
I took it to the next level here at Surf Simply last year, and then this year made even more progress.
This first guy to stand up on their boogie board. I actually won my first surfboard and been surfing ever since until we had kids, and then there was never an overlap between when I was free and when the waves were happening. And then I picked it up again about 15 years ago.
COVID, that's when it was, because we were in Hawaii. That's got me into surfing is a little bit of a strong word, but that's when I surfed.
Well, Greg had done the research, knew Rue from Nosara, and was like, this is the one place where Sam will learn to actually enjoy surfing.
It was more of a social thing more than anything. Wanted to pick up a new sport, wanted to hang out more with this group of friends.
Half of surfing is more sort of emotional, mental for me, and some of it's physical, and the coaches here are unbelievably supportive, so I felt so comfortable in the water, and every day I felt myself getting more confident.
The common thread, I'd say, is that they're very good at the technical and at the kind of emotional or macro experience.
So it's never just do it because, it's explained why and how to improve, and then break it down in these many different little steps. That's what they all master.
Squared off front foot, weight is in that front hip, hands are over the rails and looking straight towards the beach.
Put your hands back, okay?
Okay.
As you're about to pop into your board, you're gonna pop up in the water.
Technique, what was your coach this week and what have you been working on?
Derek, so we've been working on cutting and using our cutbacks, and then hitting the white water, picking our targets and hitting the white water to do more of a really hard cutback, and then re-acceleration.
Now the things I want to point out every time we talk about a carving turn is 1, how much weight is back.
Yeah. I used to be one of these people that says, I don't like riding longboards because they're so hard to turn.
Yeah.
Once I kind of absorbed the concept that if you get enough weight back and you bring that nose up out of the water enough, you can get that board to pivot just like you're on a shortboard.
Marlon was my coach. Marlon was fantastic.
At the beginning, we teach you guys to hold that engagement for a long time so you have a sense of how it feels.
Yeah.
I think you know at this point what it feels like, what you should be doing. So I want you to bring the chest all the way up, do 1, 2, 3, and include the pop-up. I want to start making a hybrid between angling the takeoff and popping up. So
my coach this week was Teal. We were working on rail engagement, cutback, and carving.
If we've gotten into the high line and now you're engaging your rail more and coming up to the top, well, now we're utilizing potential gravity to get more speed, and then we don't want to stay at the bottom, so we have to carve back up and use a bottom turn, right?
Since I first came to Surf Simply, I've realized if I really want to become a confident and competent surfer, I need to commit more to it. So lots of concrete homework, but mainly I really love surfing and I really want to give everything that I can give to it. It's my 4th time here. From how the architecture of the place is designed, you know, the pool and the kitchen area, the food, all the people, you know, now I know everybody by name. I feel like they're a little bit my family also. And of course, the connection with all the other surfers, you know. A big part of surfing is talking about surfing, so you need the others.
We were just talking about what an amazing job the owners do with the staffing. The people who work here are wonderful. The food has been fabulous. The coaches have been fabulous. It is an unbelievable experience and so well done and so accommodating on every level.
So I enjoyed the massages the most. Jamie's fantastic in like the surf massage, like spreading, like she knows how to get into the muscles that you tax. We're intending to come back again next year. So it's I think you build upon the friendships, like the fact that Amaya was my coach last year, you know, so Derek came completely prepped this year because he was like, okay, this is the thing we're going to work on. And so you remember the coaches, you know, you remember your friends and the nights out.
Absolutely, and sort of a joy of learning. I mean, it really feels good to learn something new, no matter how old you are, and yeah, it's exciting.
Guys get out of your comfort zone, surfing over a reef in Garza. Huge tip of the hat to you for that. That's really impressive. And just watching you guys chip away at all these little steps that we're giving you was something really cool to see from our side, and we couldn't be more proud of you. And we hope to see you guys back down here again very, very soon. We love you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause.
There is something very special about the Surf Simply teachers and the Surf Simply method that makes it fun, I believe, for everyone.